time in a New York loop, teaching to a broken room. So I packed my bags in the dead of the night, pointing my headlights toward a better life. I had to pack my bags and go, break the comfort zone, comfort zone, comfort zone, break the comfort zone. With a glowing screen, watching the world that I need to see. I'm pulling the plug on this toxic scene. I'm ready to find out who I can be. Set my name out across the world. Take a leap to the great unknown, to a Phuket shore where the waves unfurl. Break the comfort zone, comfort zone, comfort. Comfort zone, comfort zone, comfort zone. 'Cause dreams die and safe enough. Break the comfort zone. Break the comfort zone. Dreams die where I go. Comfort zone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm rebranding a bit. I have to work on the handle. I'm struggling with that. Because, Mike, yesterday I was eligible to apply for the YouTube paid partnership program to be monetized. And when I first started streaming, I didn't know what was going to come of it. And now I feel like before I get too big or anything, I need a stage name. So actually, thank you. So yeah, I didn't know what was going to become of this when I first started streaming, and now that I'm able to apply to be monetized, I didn't think I was going to become a streamer or anything like that, but now I have to think about the future and what I want to be known as, and I've been thinking about a stage name, and I wanted it to be inspired by Princess Ariel because of my hair, but nothing was really working with my name, and I thought of Princess Jillian, but I was like, oh no, I don't know about that. But then somebody in the chat suggested it, and I was like, oh, we're thinking the same. So once somebody in the chat suggested Princess Jillian, which is something that I was thinking about, I was like, okay, this is a sign that I should go with that. And people are saying that it suits me. So I'm just gonna go with it. Never gonna be mad if somebody calls me Princess Jillian, so I can't complain about that. But the only problem is the handle is taken. It's taken on YouTube, it's taken on Twitch, it's taken on Instagram, it's taken on TikTok, but it's all taken. It's all taken by somebody who's inactive on their channel, so that really sucks. Hey Trav, not much. How you doing? So, I'm trying to figure out. Yes, kind of same reason. Mine is what Mike, so people call me. Exactly, Mike. Right? Exactly. But unfortunately, you know, I mean, I knew that there was a chance Princess Jillian would be taken, but there's really not that many Jillian spelled with a G, so I'm a little surprised that it's taken everywhere. So I'm trying to figure out what I should make the handle. And you know, it's a big deal to change it. It is a big deal to change it for me. Where in the World is Jillian is a very important name to me. It's actually, if you get the reference, it's actually pretty clever. It's another animated character, inspired by another animated character, Carmen Sandiego, who also has red hair, and she travels the world. And her intro song, it's a Netflix series, is Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? So that's where the original name came from, because I have red hair, I travel the world. So that's where the original name came from. But this was originally supposed to be just a travel channel years ago. But I'm realizing now with streaming and vibe coding and even just some of the conversations that we end up having on stream, that I'm just much more than travel. I'm much more than vibe coding. I'm much more than just one box. I feel like I have a lot to offer the world, so I kind of just need a stage name that isn't tied to a particular niche. It's just an identity for me. But I am sad to give up the name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna hold it on another channel just so nobody takes it. I'm not sure where I'm traveling next. Because you know, I just took a really big trip. Like, that was an adventure. I technically don't have to travel anywhere until January because that's when my on my visa I have to go to reset my days in January, but I probably will travel before then when the weather gets really, really bad in Thailand. I'll probably just dip for a few days or a week or something I was thinking maybe, I've been dying to go to Laos, so maybe sometime in October or something like that, I'll go to Laos, because in January, the weather is the best in Thailand, so I don't want to be forced to, I don't want to wait until January to travel, because that's when I really want to be here. Yeah, Laos. Laos. I've been dying to go to Laos for a while, and it's right next door. It's very easy to get to. Hey, Kitra. It's going well. How are you? Also, I've been dying to go to Cambodia, and I do know somebody who lives in Cambodia. The only problem with going to Cambodia is because of the Thailand-Cambodia conflict. Sometimes when you come back into Thailand from Cambodia, they give you a problem at immigration. Like, why were you in Cambodia? Which sucks. So yeah. I have the reflector fire, but I don't have the equipment yet. But you'll see fire. Yesterday, I made a list of everything I want to invest in the stream. You know, now that I just applied to be monetized. I was eligible to be monetized, and I'm gonna take everything to the next level now. I'm really gonna invest in the setup. Yeah, I'll show you the list that I created yesterday. I mean, I'm not gonna buy everything all at once, but lighting and everything, and obviously I'll get a tripod or a stand to put that reflector on. I'm still trying to figure out where. I was playing with it yesterday. Just positioning it under me, and I can't really get the best spot, but I'll figure it out. I think the first thing, I have to wait till I start really getting paid to buy the new new device, but I think I'm gonna start probably this week. I'm probably gonna start with the standing desk because I need to be standing. I can't sit much longer. I'm not a sitter. I'm a stander. So I think that's the first thing I'm gonna buy. It's pretty cheap. I think it'll cost me like $60. It's no problem. I don't know about them dollars rolling in. You know, my first paycheck will come on the 28th of August. And also, actually, yesterday I negotiated my pay again. I'm getting a higher pay rate because when I took the position, I negotiated for a higher pay rate. They wouldn't really budge, but they made the job seem a 3 times more simple than what the job I actually have to do is. So after I started working it this week, I went back to my company and I said, hey, you weren't transparent about the actual role that I would be playing. It's 3 times more of the work than you pitched to me, and I would not have agreed to this for the rate that you gave me. So they said that I could negotiate again. So I didn't get my negotiated price, but I pitched higher, obviously, because I figured they would come somewhere in the middle. So at least I'm still not what I deserve, but it's better than what I was getting. A pretty significant, well, I don't know if it's significant, but it's good. It's almost an extra $1,000 a month. It's like about $900 extra a month, but that is as far as they would go. I'm a high school math teacher virtually. And I think I missed Keitra. I'm going to be working on my graphing calculator today, and on the side, J35 had some feedback on my scrolling website. So I will, since that's with Claude and the calculators with Codex, I'll probably be doing that simultaneously today. Also, Ultra shared he created a prompt enhancer and he shared it with me. So we're going to be experimenting with that today and seeing how his prompt enhancer works. So I think maybe this week I'll do the standing desk and maybe the lighting, like the softbox, because I was looking that up yesterday. It's also not that expensive. The computer chair is something that's low on my list because I would like to stand more than I'm sitting. This is the most I've sat in my entire life. When I was a physical classroom teacher, I never sat down. Like, I would run around the classroom like crazy. So I need to be standing. I think I will work better when I'm standing. I'm more focused when I'm standing. So, and then I can dance around too, which is like, so I'm excited for that. The only thing is that I don't know how to assemble that standing desk. And I was thinking maybe we could do it together on stream, but that might be a really big disaster. Because the one that I'm gonna order, I had it in my old house. I saw it get put together, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy, but yeah. So these are all the things that I'm gonna invest in one at a time, right? Or a few at a time, not all at once. But that's what I promised myself and promised the stream, that once I started getting my salary again, that I would start upgrading everything. So that is the plan. That's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do with my first few paychecks. And tomorrow night, Thailand time, 8:30 p.m. Thailand time, Josh and I are gonna do another collab. After we made our hit single, we decided that we need to continue making music together because it came out so good. So hi Roland, welcome. Hey Sean, welcome. Good morning to you guys. Yeah, so Yeah, so tomorrow night, this is tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. I'll probably stream up until we switch over, but I was thinking about testing out a different streaming time tomorrow. I don't know. I got to talk to Josh and see what he thinks. Yeah, Fire, I did, and got the watch hours to apply for the YouTube paid partnership program. So it's been a successful week for the channel. So pretty excited about that. I don't know how long. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, that would be a great milestone to reach, Fire. That would be a great milestone to reach. And yeah, I don't know how long the approval will take for the partnership program. My AdSense account is now being created. I think they said that takes like between a few days, but sometimes can take 2 to 3 weeks depending on the circumstance. I don't know what circumstances that would be. And then after that, they have to review my channel. And they said in the description that could take like about a month. So I think it's not going to be instant, but at least I got to apply. Of course, Mike, I'll remember you guys. You guys are the ones that I'm going to remember if I ever go that big. And, you know, like those streamers who can't keep up with the chat anymore. The only names I'll really recognize are yours. Where the day 10 OGs at? I mean, you guys are my OGs, and honestly, I was only able to apply for this program because of you. And that's what I said at the end of the stream yesterday to whoever was here. Like, I can never thank you guys enough for coming here on a regular basis and supporting me when, you know, I'm trying to learn. Truly, as an amateur, when I went live the first day, I had totally different plans for this. I thought I would have 0 viewers, and I thought I would just let Claude run, and while Claude was running, I would go in the pool and wait for Claude to work because I would have nobody to talk to. Like, that's literally what I thought I would be doing. And then everybody just came in and started showing me the ropes, and I didn't expect it at all. So I'm only able to apply for this milestone because of all of you. So I'll never forget you. I'm not that type of person at all. I'll never ever forget you guys. Yeah, so yesterday when we closed off, this is where we were at with the calculator, right? So the functionality is there, and now I started to work on the front end design, and this was inspired by Trav to make it look more like an actual product. Yeah, Fire, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to rebrand because now that I see the potential and what I want to do, like, I didn't realize that I would want to actually really be a streamer. I really didn't until I started doing it, and I genuinely like have so much fun doing it, and who knows, like, vibe coding is now, but what will it be years from now? All I know is that I still want to keep sharing myself with the world. I think that I have a lot to offer, and I don't get to offer it to enough people. So I kind of need to rebrand and have a stage name. Yeah, I do need to start doing IRL streams, but I need to figure out a way to do it so it's not, you want to come grocery shopping? Okay. I could take you grocery shopping. I could take you to the market, to the night market. That's fun. That would be a fun IRL stream. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I need a stage name. So I wanted it to be linked to a character that is similar to me in many ways. So that's Princess Ariel. And I originally thought of Princess Jillian, but I thought, oh no, nobody's gonna like that. But then somebody in the chat said we were talking about the rebrand, and I didn't say Princess Jillian. A viewer said Princess Jillian, and when they said that, I was like, okay, I was thinking that. So this has to be it. Hey Tom. Oh yeah, I do have a night market. I'll be up in the penthouse in a bubble bath. Enjoy, Tom. That sounds amazing. All right, if you want it, you got it. I have to go to the night market soon, actually, because honestly, they have banging avocados. So I've been thinking about going. So next time I go, I might go next weekend. Next time I go, I'll take you. How about that? I promise. Next time I go, I'll take you. Because I do need those avocados. I really do. But the only problem is with Princess Jillian is the handle's taken. What do we think about this for the handle? This is available on everything. What about Princess Jillian XO? I don't know. It needs Princess Jillian is taken. So unfortunately it has to have something else in it. And I'm trying to make it so it's available everywhere. I claimed it already on a random Instagram and TikTok account that I don't use, but just to claim it. But that's available on YouTube and it's available on Twitch. I don't know. And then I was thinking about Princess Jillian TV, but I don't know if that's a little played. XO is a little more like feminine, a little more cutesy. Not sure yet. Get it? You like it? It's good? Okay. I guess I'll go for it. Okay. So the calculator, we kind of turned it into an actual product yesterday. The design is inspired by Trav. So if we open the calculator, this part was actually inspired by Q. Q suggested making the calculator the actual course. So I like that. There's a training room where it guides you through how to use the calculator for certain functions, and it highlights the next button. So if we open the calculator, let me make sure this is reset. Okay, we added sound effects as well. There was something I didn't like. This is very kind of unreadable. And I also think that when it gives you the example, it already inputs it for you. And then it tells you what button to press next. I think the student should literally have to type in each number and each operation. I know how a student's brain works, then they're just going to assume an expression is already going to be there for them. Like they need to, and then if you graph, there also needs to be like a back button. Let me see. I don't understand this. What's restore my earlier work? Your work from before the walkthrough is restored. Okay, graph. Okay. Let me screenshot this. We're gonna use the prompt enhancer, but I just want to put this. That's unreadable, and then there also needs to be, I need an escape button or a back button. Because there's only an option to close that out. Exit, walkthrough, and restore my work. Okay. There's a formatting issue here. Why this matters. Okay. Do I have Spokenly open? Yeah, I do. Okay. Hey Shub, not much, just chilling. What about you? Before we move on to phase 4, there are a few things that I need to fix. The first thing is the training room. The why it matters section is unreadable. I've attached a screenshot of what I'm referring to here. Also, there is a formatting issue with the training room where it gets cut off on the bottom of the page. I've also attached a screenshot for you here. And what else? Exit, walkthrough, and restore. Okay, I guess that's the button, the exit walkthrough. Fine, that's fine. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Ultra's prompt enhancer. Thanks, Sean. Thank you. Okay. So this is Ultra's, what Ultra is building, or part of what Ultra is building. There's an agent, and there's a prompt enhancer. And what the prompt enhancer does, you can enable this, the explain changes. It will enhance your prompt and then explain what it changed and why, like why this makes it a better prompt. So let's run it. Resolve the layout and styling issues in the training room before proceeding to phase 4. Fix the why it matters section. Look, it even defines whatever is underlined. It defines that for you. I don't know how it knew there was a contrast ratio issue when I didn't even give it the screenshot, but that's pretty cool and a little bit scary that it's reading my mind. Fix the formatting issue where the training room content overflows and gets put off at the viewport boundary. Gives us definitions, visible screen area. How cool is that? Ensuring proper overflow handling, as shown in the second screenshot. And then it says why. So why is this a better prompt? I restructured the prompt into a clear task-oriented list that explicitly defines the technical causes between the visual issues. This provides direct instructions on contrast and overflow handling to help the developer target the specific styling fixes needed. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is our new and improved prompt. So I like that, I like that, I like that. Something else I need to work on. I don't know if it needs to be fixed first. So I'll plan it out. I'll plan it out, go into planning mode, I guess. The course tracks, I'm not really sold on them. It looks like they just gave one problem for each. I mean, it's not really a course, I don't know. Like this is not necessarily Algebra 1, it's just arithmetic. So these courses have to be a lot more in depth. I think it just built something for me to work with. No way, Ultra. Are you serious? Is somebody's messing with me then? Are you serious? Somebody's messing with me then. That's so effed up. There's 12 people here. Somebody's messing with me. That's stupid. Literally just joined today. That's crazy. Hey Hub, welcome. Damn, that's fucked up. I guess I'm making it. I guess I'm making it. If people care enough to mess with me. That's crazy. Moto like that. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess so. Ultra. So with mine, there's a guided mode where it teaches you by highlighting the next button up until the answer. The open mode where you just have to get the calculator and say the right answer. Yeah, so Trav, that's what this is doing. That's what this is doing. It's highlighting the next button, but what I don't like is that it inputs the expression already. Ultra, I didn't think anybody even cared that much. Like, what freaking lowlives are freaking out there in the world? That's so crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ultra. Yeah, Trav, I think that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to fix. That's what I'm trying to fix. Okay. So, oh no, it's still working. It seems to be a bit heavy. Maybe it's Codex working. Is that better? I think that's better. You think it's too heavy? It made you a sci-fi calculator, TomTom. Oh no, I made a super smart version of my program. Are you in the hot tub? Are you in the hot tub, TomTom? TomTom's vibe coding in the hot tub. Thank you, Ultra. Okay, so also on the side, something that Jay pointed out to me yesterday was he wanted me to perfect the scroll on this a little bit. So is the target customers students or schools that pay for this? Trav, I don't know. Like, schools would be the best, right? Schools would be the best because that's, well, I don't know. Would it be? Because what are they gonna do? Like a one-time purchase for an entire school to have access? What do you think, Trav? Would be better? Okay, making 2 calc, 1 is gonna dance, the other one is cooler one. Ew, tabs to switch, type of calculator basic. What do you mean, ew, hub? My new coder I built is awesome. I know, I saw you. Oh, jacuzzi. I saw you popping off in the Discord. Yeah, Trav. So like that's the thing. Like if the ideal customer was a school, right? Then they're just gonna buy it one time. But if like the ideal customer is a student or a parent, it might be better. I got a new assistant. She gives me back rubs while I code. Oh, I need that assistant. Tom. Pay for a tiered school year sub with the amount of students attached. Like, oh, okay. So I would have to make like a package like that, depending on how many students are using it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, definitely, Ultra. So yesterday was this just was the output at the very end of the stream, so I didn't really get to play around with it too much. So, okay, so Jay said that oh, okay, Hub. I was like, what's gross? Yeah, definitely, I would love to incorporate that. The first thing that I want there to be a mode for, like an additional feature to the calculator that we don't have yet, is something for geometry, because that's what I'm teaching this year. So yeah, that's what I'm teaching this year. So something like, there's an online platform called GeoGebra, and a lot of students use that, but it's never combined with a graphing calculator like this. So I think having a GeoGebra type of function would be good. So that's probably the first mode that I want to enable. So Jay said that the scroll is a little bit glitchy. So what did he say to do? What did he say to do? He said, I wrote it down. Oh no, this wasn't the one. I have that. Guys, I'm famous. Okay, he just said improve the amount of video playback on scroll. So let's put that into Ultra's prompt enhancer. Oh my God. Hi, Echo. How are you? I've been good. How are you? How have you been? Implement. Oh, DOM virtualization. Rendering only visible video elements in the viewport for the video feed to optimize scroll performance and reduce unnecessary. Okay. Is this still working? Yeah, this is still working. So let me get Claude. I can't wait to see them, Tom Tom. All right, let's get Claude open. Hey Bong, good morning. Hey Cypher, welcome. It's really like what a digital nomad does if you're talking about the channel. It's really the life of a digital nomad. Downloading update. Okay, hurry up. Download. Hey, Lego. Your work has been a great source of inspiration for me. I work as an engineer in a multinational company. I'm developing simultaneously. It's somewhat challenging projects are very enjoyable to work on. T-Can? Thank you, T-Can, so much. That's so sweet. I'm glad that it's been a great source of inspiration. Echo said, I'm still at it, still building. Just signed a contract to get real bank accounts connected to my game, so we're making progress. Good to see you still at it. It takes discipline to do this work. Yeah, I'm still at it. Still at it. You know, I'm committed. I'm definitely committed. Now I got to relaunch. Jesus. But I'm so happy to see you. Echo's like one of the day ones, but I know you've been busy. I know you've been grinding. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Oh, thanks, Lego. All right, Claude, where you at? Let's see. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I'm not in math teacher mode right now. Lego. You're doing trig? What are you doing with trig? But I'm not in math teacher mode right now. That's for later. That is for later. Okay, still downloading the update. Hi, Kaval, marking you present. Marking you present. Some proving stuff. Ugh, proofs suck. Okay, let's see. Resolve both training room issues. All right, did it push? I don't think so. Can you commit and push these changes? And for the future, just do that. Just always do that after you're finished. All right, enjoy your homework. All right. He's pushing. Claude, what you doing? Updated in what? Updated in what? I got an idea to make an app like Facebook Marketplace, but in that buyer can directly check the property, can pay rent from it and collect it. That's an interesting idea, Shot. Check the property and can pay rent from it. Like, so pay rent directly from the app. That would be really convenient. Actually, especially here in Southeast Asia, because a lot of the times you get, people find their apartments on Facebook Marketplace here. So I feel like that would just be something, and all in one place. I need that because it's like, my rent is due at one time. Like, you should also incorporate like the electric bill, the utilities and things like that, because my rent is due one day, the electric's another day. And then I just want to pay everything in either on the same day, or if it was all in one place, like, and maybe could set up like reminders or something like that. Okay, finally. Yeah, from the app, but I have to build a listing app first and then integrate payment process. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is that link bank to bank transfer as well? All right, so this was now pushed. Okay, this is much better. And then the actual training room scrolls. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, what do I need to do next with this? The phase 4 plan. Pilot ready learning system. The calculator engine and visual design are complete. The highest value next step is expanding the training room. Okay. Update the roadmap. Document the new landing page. Expand the training room. Grow from 1 request per trot to 3 to 5. Document the new landing page. Okay, whatever. I feel like we need to plan out this training room though. Test with several high school students. Somebody from Thailand is calling me. I'm not expecting anything. Am I? No. All right, I'm gonna start with phase 4. But the complete human validation test with several high school students, I want to skip that. But I feel like we need to plan out the training room. Grow from 1 quest per track to 3 per track. Organized. Okay. Okay. Let's start implementing phase 4, but for now I want to skip step 2, the complete human validation step. And before we start expanding the training room, we need to plan it out a little bit for each course, because right now the quest that we have for each track is not necessarily applicable to each course, or it's a little novice. The quests that we currently have are a little novice, which is okay as long as we expand upon those ideas. Okay, let's put this in. Ultra's prompt enhancer. All right, 1 second. Gotta pee. Implement phase or bypass step 2 before expanding the training room. Create a plan tailored to each course. All right. All right, what's Claude doing? Still thinking, of course, because Claude is slow AF. But what we're trying to do with Claude is Jay wanted me to improve how this scrolls. Like I guess it glitches a little bit. But I guess the point is, we were talking about this on Yusuf's stream, that the user is in control, right, of how it scrolls. Like, so if you're using the mouse, like if you stop, we're trying to eliminate that glitch. So that's what Claude is doing on the side. Oh, you really think so, Echo? Thank you. I mean, last week, well, actually, there's an amazing person in the chat, Ultra. So since he's come in here, he's honestly taught me so much and inspired me, because I've seen his work, and I was like, okay, that's who I want to be. I want to be on that level. Like, even this that I'm using, the prompt enhancer, it's something that he developed. So he showed me a scrolling website like this, and he was part of a team that created one as well. And then after I saw it, honestly, I couldn't stop thinking about how I wanted to learn how to make one. So this was just really an experiment to see if I could teach myself how to make a website like this. But Ultra in the chat really did help guide me on how to create something like this. So it was just an experiment, so that way when it counts, I'll know how to do it, and I could do it better than this like first try, first version. I do eventually want to create a portfolio for myself for my work, and I would love to make it act the same way, because I feel like if I could make my portfolio super impressive like that, then the portfolio kind of speaks for itself. Like, okay, this is what this girl can do. This is what she's capable of. So I use this idea, this like story, just as an experiment. And for a first try, I mean, obviously it's not an award-winning website or anything. Like, one of the websites that Ultra was a part of is on that awards website in the Sites of the Year. So it's not an award-winning website or anything right now, but for a first try, like at my level, I felt like I'm pretty proud of it. I'm like surprised with myself, to be honest. But I did make it with Claude, and I'm wondering, I think it might have actually come out better if I made it with Codex. I'm gonna have to tune in daily again to gain some skills from you. Knowledge is powerful. Oh, you are welcome anytime, Echo. I'm so happy that you're here. Yeah, so it was just a little experiment, but now I know how to do it. So like, even in the process, Echo, I learned originally it didn't look like this. The beginning frame wasn't zoomed in like this. Originally, the whole animation was kind of at this camera angle, and then we realized, like the chat and I realized, that it kind of just looked like it was moving nicely, but it looked kind of static, just like a video, because I didn't have enough camera angles. So then I went back and redid some of the images so that it started up close and then zoomed out, and then we changed this camera angle to be from up above. I didn't have all of that in the original version, because I created 6 images, and then I used Cdance to create 5 videos from those images. So but now I know, like, if I have another project, I can keep in mind, okay, I need different camera angles to make it dynamic. Damn, Claude's still working. Are you still working with Claude? Echo? Okay. The training room should teach calculator fluency. Okay, algebra 1, build, represent, solve, model. Hand quest, substitute into linear rule. Create a slope intercept table. Solve a system, graph intersection. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Geometry, coordinate, distance, midpoint coordinates, missing angle. Yeah, strictly Claude Code. And I only need Claude Pro. I just created a way to give people $1. Oh, nice, Echo. Honestly, I started using Codex as well, and I like Codex actually a lot better. Hey, Johnny. Not much. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, that's good for geometry. Verify quadratic 0, find roots and vertex, compare linear and exponential growth. Function, composition. Okay, degree, radian, inverse trig. Limit, right? The limit does not exist. Derivative at a point, locate extrema. Okay. Solve a linear system, analyze a nonlinear equation, interpret. Okay, perfect. Okay, before we even do this, okay. Ooh, this is gonna actually be a lot, I think. The curriculum plan looks good, but before we even implement this, I had an idea to incorporate some features that operate like GeoGebra. So I need you to do some research on GeoGebra. That's something that a typical graphing calculator does not have, but would be nice to be incorporated in this all-in-one app for students taking geometry. Okay, let's put it into Ultra's prompt enhancer. Cool, I have to give Codex a vote too. Eventually I use multiple in the future, but right now Claude's enough. What's the difference you notice between? So Echo, this graphing calculator that I'm building is really the first thing that I've built with Codex. But as a math teacher who uses these graphing calculators, I know how involved they are. There's a lot that goes into the functionality of these calculators. I was really impressed with the extensive research that Codex did. Like, it really thought of everything, and it really did good research, where I personally think Claude would have messed it up so bad. A little bit of both, Trav. I feel like that goes hand in hand, right? Well, is it supposed to replace their graphing calculator? Well, Trav, I'm thinking, let's say this was something that I eventually sold. Right now, in the United States, they are transitioning to make all of the state tests digital. So I know in middle school, their state tests are digital, in New York anyway. The SAT is now digital. But in high school, the state tests are still on paper, but they're making that transition. And I think with the digital testing, they need a digital calculator. So but it should be right now teaching them how to use it for their own class, because right now they still need to use the physical calculator. I understand that does sound better. Yeah. Hey, Tong. Yeah. Claude does lack that. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, what? One second. Let me get that reflector. Where do I put this? Fire, are you there? Where do I put this? Right here. Digital meaning they don't use a physical calculator. Right, like they've been using Desmos when they take the SAT. Instead of using the physical calculator. I'm doing two different things, Tong. I'm still working on the calculator and I'm fixing, J35 had some suggestions on the scrolling website. So just to make it scroll smoother. Hey, Shadow. I'm good. How are you? I'm shouting. Why am I shouting? I don't. Sorry. Okay, Claude. Claude's done now. Finally. All right, what did it do? There's no fee the whole time. Okay. All 5 have to stay in the document. Okay, so what did you do? What did you do? What did you fix? So I measured the thing you actually asked for. No worries, all good, considering to change my website portfolio. I liked it, Shadow, but then, you know, obviously I don't have as much experience as everybody else, but I loved it. Tong, I'm scared. You're prepping me to say something. Just think about what it is, and is it gonna piss me off? Because I am definitely, I don't know. You're scaring me. What, you wanna say something to me? It really depends. If you think it's gonna be like disrespectful, I suggest not. So in your opinion, our typical TI-84 calculator is not very standard anymore for students? No, they are. They are. But I'm wondering, right? Once all of those high school courses, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, once those state tests become digital, what calculator are they going to have the students use? Because for those courses, you kind of need, a Texas Instruments. Okay, it's not disrespectful. Okay, then you can say, you said you want to say something. Can you have permission? If it's not disrespectful, then you can say it. Sorry, Tom. I'm just scared that you're prepping me. You're saying, I want to say something to you. Can I have permission? What is it? Okay, let's see. I want to say you're my club without the letter C. Oh, Tom, you're being sweet. I'm so sorry for you for snapping at you. I was just bracing myself. Sometimes I gotta brace myself for what's coming. Aw, that's very sweet, Tom. That's very sweet. Don't mind me. I'm going through a lot in my off-camera personal life. So I'm a little on edge. To be honest. So you did nothing wrong, Tong, and you never have. So this is honestly, I go through this with my students too. Like sometimes they catch a case from me if I'm not in the mood. But let me give you hearts back. Also, I have been cracking the whip a little bit more in the chat. Some of you know who have been here. Damn, where's Jay? Jay's been sleeping late, but this is really late for him. I think this scroll's better. I need his opinion. Well, so when you do it this way, though, it's hard to make it not glitch because, like, I'm stopping the mouse. I'll get his feedback later, and he can tell me. Well, now I'm just going too fast, but, like, let's say I use the keyboard. And then it's super slow, but it seems smooth. Yeah, where is Jay? He's sleeping. How can you stay up that late that you sleep this late? I mean, he's in Malaysia. I think he's an hour even later than me. Okay. I think that's better. He's gonna have to tell me because it was his suggestion. All right, so goodbye, Claude, for now, unless Jay comes in here and he wants me to do something else. Okay, let's see. What did it come up with? Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, okay. Plan phase 4 course. Aware training system. Oh wait, I already read this, right? It was here. Okay. Do not embed GeoGebra as the main geometry experience. Instead, build an original focus geometry lab using the app's existing foundation. Free and constraint points that students can drag. Embedded GeoGebra, embed GeoGebra, geometry. Okay, perfect. The recommended next build is the geometry. All right, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the geometry there? All right, let's start your recommended next build step. All right, that's going. Oh no, Trav, I love your ideas. I love your ideas though. You're just gonna let me cook though? Ooh, I wanna know though. I do wanna know. Hi, Mystic. Welcome. What you up to, Mystic? Vibe coding, but something, but you don't know what it is yet. That's such a relatable feeling. Honestly, that's such a relatable feeling. The context map thing. Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm doing something off stream. you steering this solo will probably be a better learning experience. I'll do them for mine and then you can see. All right, Trap. Thank you. That is such a teacher move that you just pulled. It's called productive struggle, right? It's called productive struggle. So meaning you're just letting me figure it out on my own. So that way I can see what worked and what didn't and learn from my mistakes rather than steering me in a different direction. And I appreciate that. I really do. That's a good move. That's a good move. Okay, you were a tutor. That makes sense. Yeah, like sometimes you just gotta let people do it, make their mistakes, and then that's how you learn from them. Honestly, that's truly how I learn. I learned from making mistakes, and then I know, okay, that didn't work. Let me never do that again. So I appreciate that. I'm glad my struggle has been productive. 6 months of productive, yep. Of productive struggle. Listen, struggle, we have to struggle in order to learn. I feel like if something works right away or instantly, something is wrong. Like whenever my students, they take the state test and then they come out of that room and they say, "Oh, that was easy." That response scares the shit out of me. I'm like, okay, it shouldn't have been easy. That's a problem. All right, guys, let me run to the toilet again. BRB. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Stepping out for a minute. Is Codex still going? Yeah, Codex is still going. I'll be right back. It's 4:30 a.m., so I'm brain dead and crashing out. Hopefully I catch you another time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Mystic. Thank you. 4:30 a.m. Would you mind hitting me up on Discord? Hey boy. Hey boy on Twitch. Can you join the Discord and add me as a friend and DM me maybe? I'll put the Discord in the chat for you. Hey, why not, Tony? What's up? How's Thailand? Welcome to the land of smiles. How's it been for you? How's it been for you? And where are you at in Thailand, by the way? I mean, you don't have to share that publicly if you don't want. It's amazing. We just went to... Oh, so you're in Phuket. That's right, you're in Phuket. You went to the Big Buddha? Oh my God. Tony, I haven't even been to the Big Buddha yet because when I moved here 2 years ago, shortly after I moved, there was a huge landslide and it was closed for almost the entire time that I've lived here. And it just reopened like a few months ago. So I haven't been yet, but I need to go. I literally... You were right by me. I met some more days cafe in Rawai. Oh, I love Rawai. Are you saying Rawai is so cute, isn't it? Rawai is a really cute area. There's a lot of good restaurants in Rawai, by the way. I don't know if you're like close to that area, but if you're staying close to Rawai, I definitely have a lot of restaurant recommendations for you that I can give you in the Discord. Yeah. How long are you here for again? Hey, Agroa? Hey, Agroa. Welcome. I'm looking for some nice places to go till the 19th. Some nice places, okay. One thing, since you're in the area right now, and I can't tell, it's a little bit cloudy over here. I don't know, it's not right next door, but catch the sunset at Kata Beach. If you want to see an epic sunset, like the best sunset I've ever seen in my life was at Kata Beach. I mean, obviously it doesn't look the same every day, but it's because there's this island across the water a little bit and the sun sets directly behind that island and it makes the lights like beam like crazy. So if you want to see an epic sunset, go to Kata Beach. Hey, Aunt. I've been watching from the clouds. I'm at the gym currently, running off 3 hours sleep. Have you been to James Bond Island yet? Oh, you're at the gym and you're watching and on 3 hours of sleep. Honestly, your Aunt, you sound like me, like crazy. Even if I have 3 hours of sleep, like I will still make it to the gym. I haven't been to James Bond Island yet. James Bond Island is probably really at the bottom of my list in terms of islands. It doesn't look that impressive to me, so I have not been to James Bond Island yet. Maybe one day I'll make it there. It's not at the top of my list, to be honest. I'll send you some photos in the Discord when I'm back. Sure, yeah, for sure. And I'll think of other recommendations for you. So you just did the Big Buddha. That's great. If you like hiking, Tony, there's a hike called Black Rock Viewpoint. I can send you a short that I made on it because on the hike, you don't want to miss the turn that goes kind of like into the forest and then you get to the viewpoint. The view is stunning there. The view is stunning. It's a hike though, but honestly, in my opinion, as somebody who hiked the Himalayas, it's not a difficult hike. So I would definitely recommend that. Oh, sorry, Agroa. I'm building a graphing calculator right now, and I'm also building a scroll animated website. I'll show you when you scroll, right? It kind of tells a story. So Agroa, that's what I'm building. This is what I'm building with Claude. And this is what I'm building with Codex right now. Yeah, Black Rock Viewpoint, I mean, the hike will take like about an hour. Honestly, in my opinion, and this is just me, it's a pretty easy hike. The only thing that I suggest is don't do it for sunset. I did it once in the afternoon, perfect, and then I did it once for sunset because I wanted to see the sunset from there. And but the thing is that once the sun sets, it's pitch black, and that was the scariest hike down that I've ever done. I mean, there were just shadows running in front of me, like the animals were all coming out. There's no lights or anything, and I had a headlamp on and everything, but it was, yeah, I was like really, really scared. Things just running out of nowhere, and like the cows are there, and you don't want to have to hike back down in the dark. You don't want to have, like, I learned that day, I was with my friend, and we were both just like, okay, we're never doing this for sunset again. We don't like this in the dark. Yeah, it's not that impressive. That's one of my favorite bonds, the man. It's so neat in the movie. Yeah, I woke up at 1:30 a.m. and I'm working. Started working on my laptop and took a break to go lift. Nice. Yeah, I think it looks like it's one of those places that maybe looks great in the movie, but it's probably underwhelming when you actually go in person. Same thing like Maya Beach, which is from, you know, the famous movie The Beach. PP Islands is obviously beautiful, but then when you get to Maya Beach, it's just swarmed with tourists. So it's a little bit underwhelming. I guess it's something that you got to see once in your life. Do you do freelancing? Or do you profit from your project? So Agroa, not yet. I'm an amateur vibe coder. I just started 65 days ago. So I'm learning. By trade, I'm a high school math teacher, but virtually. So I'm a virtual math teacher. That's what I do for a living. But I don't want to keep doing it for a living. So I'm trying to learn other internet skills to hopefully help me be my own boss one day. Well, I gotta go, but I'll keep up to date with you when I can talk soon. Have to get back on the road. All right, no problem, Tony. Enjoy your time. I'm so glad that you're having fun here. What about you, Agroa? What are you... Agora. What are you building? And are you freelancing? Talk soon, Tony. Let me know what you're working on. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Hey, I want to ask you, learn something while vibe coding. Yeah, Toxic, I'm learning how to vibe code. What do you mean? I am learning a lot. I'm learning how to prompt better. I'm learning how to plan better ahead of time rather than, you know, shooting out random shit to the agent, you know, and then getting a shit result. Oh, this needs to compact. Oh no, I can't compact. Good answers. Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot. I really have learned a lot, truly. I still have a lot to learn, but hold on. Can you pause for a moment? I'll tell you when to resume. I've also learned, just by experimenting with Codex and Claude, which agent I prefer and which I think is better to use. So I've learned about that. I've learned to definitely use references for design, and when I'm doing the front end, to provide those references rather than trying to describe what I want in a vague way. I was prompting in terms of front end design. I was saying things like, oh, make this look wow worthy, give it the wow effect, make it look award winning, and that is just, the output is never good when you say things like that. You need to be specific as to what that means to you. So I've learned to now get inspiration and provide the agents with references to pull from. What have you learned while vibe coding? Toxic. Oh, I learned that I can come up with ideas, solve problems. I can get frustrated if the roads are bad. Yep, same here, toxic. Same here. What is it doing? Just pull. Oh, I meant to steer it. My bad. Oh, no, it's working. These arrow buttons also need to change, actually. I should be able to. Oh, it's already compacting for me? That's all I wanted. Okay, you can resume. Do you have a main project? No, it's just been a bunch of different projects. Toxic, it just to help me learn. But there is an idea for a main project, but I still haven't planned accordingly to start building it yet, because something that, like I said, something that I am trying to work on is planning ahead of time better, so that way there's less for me to fix. And a lot of the times I feel like when I first started, I would start building something, and then once it was built, realizing, okay, I want to change everything, because I didn't properly plan out the idea before building. And then once I started building, I realized all these things. Oh, I want to add this, I want to change that. So I'm trying to avoid that. I mean, some of that is inevitable, right? But I'm trying to avoid some of it by taking the time to plan ahead of time more, which is more work, right? And it takes more, it's more time consuming, but the payoff has been better. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but again, Toxic, I'm just learning. So hopefully, if I'm starting a main project, I don't want it to be, it's better that I have more knowledge and that I've learned more before starting that, so that project is actually, so it's not so messy, so hopefully by the time I start that, I can take everything that I've learned. The main project that I'm thinking of is a little bit ambitious, so that's why I'm taking the time to work it out. What technology? Yeah, so I've been using, I'm using Codex, right, and Claude, depending on the project. I'm using GitHub. I've been using Supabase for anything that needs a back end. So Echo, there was one day that I do have VS Code now, but the day that I tried it on stream, it was an absolute freaking disaster. It was a disaster. But that's because I shouldn't have used VS Code that day for what I was for the first time for what I was doing. I truly shouldn't have. Haven't opened it since. I'm a little traumatized. Real Vibe Coders have like 15 projects going on. Yeah, right, Trav? That's what I thought. Because ideas just keep coming and coming. Oh, Echo, I didn't even show you this. I had my first client, but it was kind of a pretend client. It was because I went to Pakistan, so it was for a family-run business in Pakistan who hosted me. They needed a website, so I offered to build it for them because when I came back, I needed another project to build. And I thought to myself, I could use this as an experience, as a pretend client, building a website for a business. And it actually came out pretty good. It made me feel confident that I could sell websites to businesses. I'll show you that one. We just hooked up there. They bought the domain the other day, so we just hooked that up for them. So this is it. I mean, I think it looks like a professional website. I mean, obviously we in this community can spot certain things that maybe look vibe coded or maybe that we don't like, but for normal people, like any normal person I showed this to that is not doing what we're doing, was like wowed. Exactly, Sean, right? Exactly. Hey, why is this a thing though? Welcome. Far more experience than me now. That's amazing. Good to see what level you're at for hiring. Well, I don't know about all that, Echo. All that. The more experience than you. I don't know about all that, but you know, I've just been, whatever idea I have, I've just been going with it and seeing what happens. I don't know. I was wondering, why is this a thing though? It's like, what are you trying to tell me? I don't know, but yo. Toxic, what prompt did you use for that picture animation? You're talking about which one? These, the cards? Or these? The person picture animations. So like this one, like how it just scrolls down. Nice, Echo. Yeah, I mean, the company was very impressed. Oh, thank you. Why is this a thing though? Yeah, but scrolled like paper. I really don't know what the prompt was. I was just playing around with animations, and see, when I built this website, this was before I started really structuring my prompts. So it was a lot of trial and error, where now I am trying to be more specific of exactly what I want. I think with this, I asked Claude, this was built with Claude, I asked Claude for some animation options, and it built like 3 or 4 options for me, and I chose it, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I could tell you where this is from, but that's about it. This I could tell you where it's from. The animations look sexy. I mean, my favorite part, and thank you, Echo, for saying that, and I do feel this project really gave me confidence that I could do this, because it was the first time I made something for someone else, for their specific business, and the feedback was very positive. So it gave me, and look, this is the competitor website. So this is one company, Hunza Mountain Tours. This is the competitor company. In my opinion, I think the website that I made looks better. That's just my opinion. So this is the competitor's website. This is their website. I do want to actually change this. But again, I wasn't actually paid for this, so some of these, I did a lot for free. So changing this is not at the top of my to-do list right now. Like, I'll get to it when I get to it, these small details. But if it was a client, I would have dotted my I's and crossed my T's. But yeah, this website changed the game for me. It showed me my potential in terms of business. But now it's gotta find that actual first client. Hey, Mark always just coming in here with the W's. Mine looks better. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, and I feel like it looks like a professional website. And yes, some of it obviously we can tell was vibe coded, right? Like this. While I like this, I feel like to me it does look a little vibe coded. But how's the client gonna know that when they're just normal people? And who said it? Oh, Sean, it was you who said it, that's the only feedback that really matters, right? Minimalistic reduces cognitive load. Yeah. And that's why also the other website, it's just so wordy. There's so much text for the competitor website. Me, as a consumer, I don't want to read that much text. If you're giving me that much text, I'm probably going to close out your website and go to a different company. I need to see more visuals, and maybe that's just me. I'm a visual learner, but I feel like most people these days, their attention span anyway, nobody wants to sit down and read a freaking essay about your business. They want to see it. And I feel like the hero itself, it makes you feel something. Good, Mark, I'm glad that you agree. And I was physically here in this place. These are photos from the actual destination. And, I wanted the hero image to make you kind of feel something the way that I felt something when I was there. So I feel like it has that effect. I feel like it's wow, I want to go here. I need to see these mountains. I've been a music producer for 10 years, and the feedback from other music producers is most of the time irrelevant. It's polluted. Yeah, the same seems to apply to vibe coding. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I feel that. I ain't gonna read something with a lot of words. Okay, and I'm extremely literate. So I know a lot of people who are not very literate, but I'm extremely literate. I don't want to read. If I'm buying something, I really don't want to read. Show me what I'm buying. Sell me that way. You're not selling me on reading an essay. Oh, hey, Jay. I was talking about you before, saying, oh my God, is Jay sleeping late again? But we ran I attempted to fix what you asked me to. Maybe if you could go scroll and take a look for me. I'm not sure if it made it better. I'll put it in the chat for you. But I worked on that. It seems a little better, but it's hard for me to tell. I mean, I don't think there's anything that we can do when you actually use the mouse. If you use the mouse and scroll, I feel like it's always gonna glitch a little bit because of the speed of your finger. Like my finger is not smooth right now. So is it my finger or is it the site? But when I scroll this way, I mean, the thing is okay, I'm taking my fingers off of the mouse pad. So where I feel like there's always going to be some glitch depending on how fast a user is scrolling. But let's say I just use the keyboard. it will scroll very, very slow. But I feel like it's more, there's way less glitch. You need to implement a custom scroll bar, disabling the browser one, and implement smooth scroll. It limits the speed of the scroll for the user. But what does that pair website have? A formula to make something like this echo? Yeah, so this is me using the keyboard. I was actually talking about when you scroll on that parasite or you said the amount of video playback per scroll. The amount of video playback per scroll, like how much video is being played per scroll, might make it smoother. This will allow you to control how fast the user scrolls, making the motion very smooth out instead of jumping around. I use formulas a lot, everything. It's really not. You're a perfect person to be doing this. I wonder what the formula is. I mean, if I knew the formula, actually a lot would make sense to me. Okay, so Jay, let me show you. So what you said to me yesterday, no, where is it? You said improve the amount of video playback on scroll that can reduce scrolling. So I'm actually using Ultra created a prompt enhancer. So I just copied and pasted that in and asked Echo's tool to enhance the prompt, and it gave me implement DOM virtualization. It tells me the definition, which means rendering only the visible video elements in the viewport to maintain smooth performance during scrolling. For the video feed to optimize scroll performance and reduce unnecessary layout calculations. And then that's what I put into Claude, and this was the result. I use free chat AI on the side when discussing ideas and use Claude Code just for the code and documentation. Yeah, I also do that to an extent. Sometimes when I build an idea with ChatGPT, sometimes the idea just gets way too crazy. And then sometimes I gotta start over. It's better than before for sure. Okay. What should I do next with it, Jay? Hold on, let me get a light. I feel like it's definitely better. It's not perfect yet. My cleaning lady came to do everything. Rearrange my whole house. Stop moving my shit, lady. It's texting me. I document a lot. I can start new sessions with Wake next week and it will redocument. So basically have unlimited and up-to-date context. Oh, nice. something else, Echo, that like has become a goal for me. You know, a lot of people, there's all these other models, right? That come out, and then people want me to try them, and of course I'm curious to try them as well. But at my stage, and this was suggested to me, and I think it's super good advice, is that I right now stick with Codex and Claude because those are the most popular models, and learn them completely and deeply. Because if I start to jump from agent to agent to agent, and then I start learning how to use those, then I'll only know each agent on a surface level rather than really diving deep. So right now I'm just trying to dive deep with these agents and really have them get to know me and what I like and how I work. Try asking it to increase the video. Increase the video being played per scroll. So like it pushes more video from the scroll. You can see if that helps. Okay. Hey Jacko Infinite. Hey Jacko, Codex is great at backend, Claude kills UI. It's a good workflow. Yeah, that's what I realized, Jacko. That Codex is really good at the back end. Now, I was thinking that Claude was good at the front end, but recently I just really haven't been impressed with Claude. I feel like Claude is just getting worse and worse. I don't know. That's just me. You can ask AI if you're using the video. Mine set the scroll for 35. Okay. All right. First, let me try asking it to increase the video being played first, so it pushes more video. Okay. Let's start here. Let's use Ultra's prompt enhancer to take that. And it explains it. This is really cool, Jay. This is Ultra built this. It enhances your prompt and it explains why it changed it. Gemini Flash 3.7 or GLM. Really, GLM for front end? Okay. Implement infinite scroll or increase the pagination page size to load and render more video. The number of records fetch per second. Okay. New GLM dropped and it's good. Like, wow, they really swept China competitors. Oh, interesting. New GLM's out. Claude needs the browser plugin to a local host. Okay, Jacko. I've just been using the desktop app. Complete crushing. Okay. So let me get Claude out again. Oh, this was done. I closed down Claude because I was like, oh, Jay's not here. And I wanted to see what you had to say about it, but you here now, so I'm gonna get Claude again. Something is happening with the update too. I tried to update this 3 times and it's not working. So again, not really okay. Is it out? Yeah, it's completely crushing it. Is it out yet? I was replying them 8 hours ago to please release it. Install the browser plugin in the desktop app is what I mean to make sure. Oh, I do have that. Jacko. Sorry for misinterpreting. Sometimes through the chat, it's difficult. Okay, so now Codex is done. Oh my God, look at me multitasking. Look at me multitasking. Make sure it runs when you want to do UI updates. Okay, that's good advice. Thank you so much, Jacko. And welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you before. So wait, what the hell did Codex even do? If it won't use the browser command. Oh, okay. Perfect, thank you. Okay, phase 4's first geometry build is complete and pushed to GitHub. Added interactive point segments lines. Added 2 geometry training room class. Fix the phone request. Alright. Oh look, it gives me an update. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. You should consider asking Claude to look over your website at the current state and build you a prompt that will produce the exact output and put that into an MD file. This can be your template. Okay. I'm actually so scared to ask Claude to do that. I'm kind of scared to ask Claude to do anything anymore. I just want to use Codex. I do have a design system, actually, MD file already. A design MD file. Oh no. It's updating. It's taking a long time. I asked my Codex to look at the glitchiness in your site. This is what it said. This site does not appear to use GSAP or Linux at all. It ships one plain script. I'm checking its exact frame now because glitchy for a different reason from missing scrub. Okay. When I first started the project, I thought that I was using scrub, but I don't know. A lot has changed from when I started it to where we are now. I built a local assistant that runs completely off. Deploys Codex and Claude terminals directly into my repos. By voice command. Nice, Jacko. Can command it all from Discord voice chat. And I definitely didn't say that, but maybe somebody did. Yeah, God knows what Claude did. Okay, wait, let's go back. So where is the geometry? I will say the buttons are a little bit hard to read. I'm struggling, so that's not good at all. Ooh, what's this? Use place an exact point. Okay, now add 0.22. Change the exact coordinates to x equals 6. Oh, this is hard. Oh, whoa, what? Oh man, this calculator is getting crazy. Okay, wait, let me reset. Menu, reset calculator, reset calculator. Okay, let's go to the coach. Plot point A. Place an exact point to add 2, 2. Place your points. Use the point tool and tap the card. Enter the coordinates. Okay, so 2, 2. 2, 2. Change the exact coordinates. This is not clear, the directions. The horizontal change is 4, the vertical change is 3. Okay, here we go. Connect A and B. Select segment. Ooh. Then choose point A. And point B. Oh, it's not working. Segment has 2 endpoints with this. Let's fix that. Okay, this is unreadable. This is totally unreadable. And it's not functioning. And God knows what else isn't functioning. Let's fix that, isn't? Oh, thanks, Jay. I know it's looking a lot better. There's still some work to do. I can't, the buttons are way too small. So that needs to be fixed. Now I'm noticing some of this is not functioning properly. I would ask Codex about working. Maybe lay out pros and cons. Oh, Ant, you thought you heard somebody saying that in the chat yesterday. So Trav, like, should I just ask Codex or because Codex doesn't know anything about that project. I was building it in Claude. Okay, this, I gotta do this tomorrow. Let me see what Claude did. Implement infinite scroll or increase the, okay. So what did it do? I didn't build this one either. I left it alone. Because your original brief asked for the opposite, long dynamic scroll distance on normal scrolling. What's the actual symptom? If it's the scroll is too long, say which row. Oh, I don't know what this is. Yeah, if you open it in Codex and ask it, it will scan and then tell you, and it can pick up where Claude's dumbass left off. All right, I'll work on that tomorrow. I'm not sure what Claude is telling me. It's saying it didn't do anything. Now I'm confused. I am confused. Aw, thanks for subscribing, Migrant. Migrant. I'm also a migrant. I've noticed high just screws things up. I prefer medium low for Codex and Claude. Yeah, people did say that it thinks harder. I don't know, Jay, what do you think about this? I might send you this on Discord. Even my Codex. So what's the actual? I love 5 minutes. It's really fast and super smart. Yeah, it has been super fast and super smart. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you for reminding me. So it's actually happening tomorrow. Tomorrow. So for those of you who are just joining, 8:30 p.m. Thailand time, Josh and I will be collabing again. Because of the amazing music that we created last week, we decided that we want to make more. I have nothing prepared, just like I said last time. Like, what do I write a song about this time? But hopefully, I hope he's streaming again tonight, because I know that he was in the process of moving, so he didn't stream for the past 2 days. But I know he's been busy, but I need to know what he needs me to prepare. I know he'll tell me nothing. So yeah, this is happening tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Thailand time. It was super fun last time, and I'm so happy with the song. I'll play it for you guys because it's literally my favorite song in the world now. I can't stop listening to it. It's actually a little bit dangerous, and I do not recommend this. This is me being very, very irresponsible, but I've been putting it in my headphones under my helmet while I'm driving my motorbike, and I'm on my motorbike just like dancing. I have to stop doing that. It's not good what I'm doing. It's not safe what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I cannot help it. Every time I hear the damn song, but I'm like blasting it while I'm driving my motorbike, and it's becoming, I have to stop. I have to stop like today. I can't be doing that anymore. Find some songs that inspire you. Most music is just, yeah, it's about the story though. So, Jaco, I'll play the song for you because it's my real life story. So it's about the lyrics. What's the time difference between where are you located, Ant? You've been a producer for 15 years? Okay, so Thailand and EST. So if it's 8:30 p.m. Thailand time, it will be 9:30 a.m. EST. An opened musician for, no way, Jacob. Okay, so now I'm a little embarrassed to show you this song, to be honest. But I'm gonna play it for you anyway. It was made with Suno, and it's it's using my voice, but obviously Suno enhanced the voice, right? So yeah. Yeah, I'm not here to self-promote. Now you gotta No, I know that you're not here to self-promote. I didn't get that vibe from you at all, but I'm just like, oh, my little AI song, now I got a professional, but this is it.
A lifetime in a New York loop, teaching to a broken room. So I pack my bags in the dead of the night, pointing my headlights toward a better life. I had to pack my bags and go. Break the comfort zone, comfort zone, comfort zone. Break the comfort zone, comfort zone. 'Cause dreams die in the safe and known, safe and known, safe and known. Break the comfort zone.
Jay.
Stuck in the dark with a glowing screen.
Oh, my favorite part is coming.
Watching a world that I need to see. I'm pulling the plug on this toxic scene. I'm
This
ready
part.
to find out who I can be. Set my name out across the world.
That's my favorite part.
To the great unknown. To a Phuket shore where the waves unfurl. Break the comfort zone. Comfort zone.
It's a banger, right? It's so good. I love it so much.
I'll
I'll send you the link. Yeah, so yeah, I'm so happy. I'm glad you think it's a banger. I can't stop listening to it. Like I said, it's getting dangerous. I'm driving my motorbike, blasting it, and I'm just dancing while I'm driving. But I have to stop doing that. I'm driving in Thailand. The roads are crazy. Like, getting a little too comfortable on that motorbike. I love that part too. It's so good. So anyway, we decided that we need to make more music. And you said you're in Houston, Texas. That's EST? I didn't know that was EST. I have reservations on using Suno myself because I spent a decade learning manual, but good music is good music. Yeah. Well, Jaco, this has been honestly super fun for me and has given me a lot of joy because I always wanted to do something like this. When I was growing up, I wanted to be like a pop star. And and AI is allowing me to just like live out that fantasy a little bit. If you put a real person and story behind it. Yeah, so that's what it is, like it's my voice. Obviously Suno made it sound better. And it's my story. So I'm trying to think of what we're going to write the lyrics about tomorrow because I still want it to be a story from my real life. Because that's also part of why this song hits for me, because it's like I'm singing it, I'm listening to the music, and it's my story. Oh no, it's CST, Okay, all right. So, okay, perfect. So you did the math. Full AR artist, yeah. So yeah, but that's gonna be tomorrow night. Jaco, I don't know if you're available. But if you're free and no pressure. Like if you just happen to be on YouTube during that time, I would love for you to come by and give your suggestion and your feedback, because we were taking suggestions. We were taking suggestions from the chat, and that kind of helped us get to this version of the song. There were multiple versions of the song. Yeah, keep doing what you enjoy. I'm always around working. Yeah, thanks, Jaco. It will be on Josh's stream. He's AI Mastery right here. So the information's also in the Discord if you join the Discord. Because I'm going to end my stream and then I'm going to hop on to his. So that's the plan. If I don't end up streaming in the morning tomorrow, I have this idea of streaming in the morning Thailand time. But that's a great way to keep everybody involved. I'll follow him. Yeah, he's great. Josh is an amazing person. He really is such an amazing person. I feel very lucky to have stumbled upon his stream. He really does. He's definitely different. When you see his setup, you'll understand what I'm talking about. He's definitely different, but I feel like he's very inclusive to everybody in the chat. He builds games with AI to play with his viewers, and I feel like it makes everybody feel welcomed and like a part of something, which is why I felt comfortable chatting with him and getting to know him and now working with him in ways. So he really is, he's an amazing person. You should definitely subscribe to him and watch his stream. I got a free games arcade on my website. Want to get my chats involved too. Yeah. And that was the idea with, I have this idea to build a community game where the viewers, and this was Jay's idea, where the viewers who want to participate could each build their own chapter of the game, so that way we never know what's coming next. But that idea is still in the works. It is ambitious for me, but honestly, I could do anything I put my mind to. So I just got to figure out the kinks to get it going. But I know once I figure it out, I can do it. But let's get a bird or a bug flew to the window. But anyway, oh my God, guys, it's 6:30. I have to get off because I have work soon. Um, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out. What size will I create economic? Yeah, it's time to teach. But it's Friday. I made it through my first week of work. And Jay, I didn't even tell you, I negotiated to get higher pay. So I'm getting higher pay now because I didn't like that they were, they weren't upfront with how much work I was gonna do. So I negotiated. I don't know where I became this little negotiator, negotiating my rent, negotiating my salary, but I negotiated. I said, hey, if you want me to do all this work, you need to pay me better. So it's not the exact price that I asked for, but I shot a little higher because I figured they would offer something lower. So yeah, thank you, Jay. So now I'm like, all right, what am I buying? So, Jay, we have to go over this because you weren't here yesterday too, but we'll go over it another time. These are all the purchases. I say I have to go, but yet I'm here still talking. This is everything I want to buy now that I'll be making money again for my stream setup. Hey, Yusuf, that's okay. Just to make the stream better, now I'm like rebranding. I have this stage name because I'm gonna take this stream serious. Oh, Jay, I didn't even tell you. I was able to apply for the YouTube paid partnership program. I applied yesterday to be monetized. There's so much I didn't get to tell you because I didn't see you for one day. So yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm doing this whole rebrand thing now, because when I get bigger, right, I want to have this stage name, this streamer name, right? So that's why I'm doing this now, and you guys are all part of it. I'm obviously already famous because people are messing with me on stream. If you weren't here in the beginning of the stream, people are messing with me, but you want to know what? Like, that just means I freaking made it, baby. So I'm just taking it as a compliment. Like, yeah, almost famous, or maybe already am. When people start to mess with you, honestly, it's a huge ego boost for me. So whoever that was, like, thank you so much for that. Actually, I'm living my pop star dream now. People coming for me. But yeah, so this is everything that I wanna buy, including, right? I think I'm gonna start with the standing desk so I could start standing and dancing. I can't sit anymore. But I think I'm gonna start, I need to invest in some, where is it? I'm super excited for this. Obviously, this is probably the least important part. But I'm gonna buy some cute outfits. I'm gonna call them costumes. I really won't be wearing costumes, but like, let me start playing dress up every day. So I have to, that's what I'm most excited about out of everything, of course. Typical me, but yeah, so I'm gonna invest in everything slowly. Yeah, but excited, getting monetized, negotiated higher pay. Things are looking up for the stream, but yeah, to the moon. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. The best. That's all because of you. I said that, I've been saying that. It's literally all because of you, who show up on a regular basis and have supported me, and have taught me so much. I couldn't do it without you. So let me say my goodbyes because I have to go to work. Oh my God, I look absolutely crazy because I'm also going through, I'm glad something positive happened because I'm going through my own personal hell in my personal life, but at least the YouTube life is going well. But thank you, Jay. I'm gonna see you later in somebody's chat. I know that for sure. Maybe multiple. Thank you. Why is this a thing though? Thank you, Jaco. A lot of great input from you. Thank you, Yusuf. I hope you have a great stream today. Thank you, Ant. I hope I see you tomorrow. Let me see. I really gotta go, guys. I gotta go. Trav, always with your suggestions. And thank you for letting me rock Trav. Thank you for letting me rock and make my mistakes. Who else was here? I know Tom was here. Ultra, of course, Ultra. And guys, shout out to Ultra, his prompt enhancer. Echo, it was so good to see you again. Sean, Mark, Toxic. Why not, Tony? He's in Thailand right now. I hope he's having a good time. Agora. Thanks, Yusuf. Aw, thanks, Trav. I love it. I love the name. Mystic. Tong. I almost ripped Tong's head off by accident. He did nothing wrong. Johnny. Ishant. Lego. Keval. Cypher. Oh, Bong. And that's it. All right, guys. I hope you have an amazing evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.